Oh my God, don't let me zoom in. Whatever, that's better than yesterday then. Hi, Shalom. It's Sophie Cares. This is for Leo, Virgo, and Libras. I know you guys are waiting. What's up? So I just want to introduce you guys. If you're new to my channel, I specialize in cartomancy, astrology, medium, Reiki, and occult knowledge, okay? And then numerology, okay? Tarot's in the lineup, that's what I work with, but I don't need to display it, okay? Because that might get I'd rather be known as a tarot, reader, and then move on to other more specialized, profitable skills. Excuse me, partner. I'm just gonna get comfortable in my spot. Okay, I gotta get real comfortable in my spot. Excuse me. Okay, okay, you guys like this. I wanna be higher. What? Bye. Okay, somebody talking to me. Look me in my eyes. Ooh, you guys ready? All right, so Leo, Virgo, Libra, what's going on? We're gonna be doing your ESPM, your February monthly video. And then we're gonna end the video off with a crystal meditation just to bring it all in and crystally heal you all, okay? Crystallize you. Ooh, first week, we got the, I bet you guys would like to see the cards, but I'll just put them up, okay? So we have the first week. I'm gonna put out the 2 weeks, okay? So we can talk for 2 weeks in advance. We're pretty much about to go into the second week of February, aren't we? Yeah, it's the 5th. Okay, can't see without them. Can't see with them. All right, so we got the hermit mode. That's going to be pretty much in reverse in your emotional space, okay? And in your emotional space, you're going to have to focus on what you have. When you were in hermit mode, what did you learn? And what did you need us to know? Because it's very important. When people say, why did you disappear? Or why did you, stop posting for a minute? Tell people what you were actually learning during that time, okay? Or tell yourself what did you actually learn during that time? Because this is now the time when you don't have the hermit mode and a a flock of birds. Not to flock with every bird. I learned, a lot of omens. Wow, what's up, birdies? They flying that way. Okay, so yeah, what did you learn? Okay, because you have to learn how to use your light without the light, okay? You have to learn how to find the tunnel without the tunnel. That's the emotional, okay? So what did you learn? How did you get yourself to a light space or a light space? You know what I'm saying? Okay, and then we have the hermit mode. Oh, sorry, the 10 of cups in reverse as well. So yeah, in that spiritual space, you had to learn what unhappiness was and why you didn't seek unhappiness, okay? So I like how you it looks right here that you put people above your happiness, okay? So when you do the 10 of cups, you put your happiness above the people. Okay, so you have to basically spiritually say what that means and what you are going to do with it, okay? And then we have the world card in reverse as well. Why you guys coming out with so many reversals? All right, so we have the that right there. I love it. I love it. I love that. You understand? I love that. I love that. But let me tell you why I love the world in reverse. Because the world in reverse allows you to understand. It's not like the Wheel of Fortune where you're just like, oh, I'm in good graces. I'm in good favor. Oh, man, it's okay, cool. This is this time where you're like, oh, I understand that the world is mine. You know what I'm saying? And then you actually decide to physically grab the things that you want to take with you in the world, okay? Meaning you have developed you almost have build a rapport of a personal resume, okay? And when you build a personal resume, you build a personal history, okay? So I think that's kind of what you needed to analyze in that time, your personal history. Even in partnerships too, like I always tell you, if you guys can watch the other videos, cross-watch. I always tell people, go cross-watch. If not, watch all 12 zodiacs, okay? But don't spend too much time on that because sometimes you got to focus on certain signs to develop yourself. Okay, and then we have the 8 of Wands. So in your mental space, you're learning how to elevate yourself and learning how to really propel yourself forward in the way that is going to be magnifying for you, okay? So you're against your own self. You are a part of yourself, okay? So you're like putting yourself on auto mode right here and then putting yourself on a very more, because you're on the clouds, it's light. No one in the clouds could hold something if it was heavy. Do you understand? Okay, you got that? You like that one, didn't you? All right, and so we have the 6 of chalices, okay? That's going to be in your second week. The 6 of chalices in your emotional spaces. You're not looking for a soulmate because you are your own soulmate. It's almost like the same thing as putting yourself in a abundant space, but also putting yourself in an abundant, festivity. Singing for those who need it is emotionally healing, okay? Find songs that emotionally heals you, okay? And then your spiritual space on the second week is going to be the Knight of Swords, okay? So we talked about the Knight of Swords and the Aquarius, Cancer, Gemini, Aries video. That was a really big, long video. But this one right here, the Nine of Swords, your spiritual space, is learning how to not say things that are going to be offensive to, being not afraid to offend people. Okay, so look that up for your personal self, but being afraid not to offend people. Who cares? Who cares? You know, people have to rest. They always say if it doesn't apply, let it fly. But sometimes people need to take certain things personally so they can feel it. 7 of Wands, stand your ground physically. Okay, stand your ground in a I'll upload the video. Okay, well, it's uploaded already. Okay, so that is really when you stand your ground everywhere. Okay, and I always say this kind of when you come around. Okay, you come around to your physical strength. You come around to your physical power. You come around to the things that could be handled for you. Okay. That's what you guys need to be well appreciative of, okay? Then we have the 3 of Wands. The 3 of Wands is so important. When you're manifesting your mental space, you're manifesting and really making decisions against anything that's going to be physically attacking you, okay? Or anything that could potentially make you go into a limbo. You hear me? I love that. All right, so let's keep going. Third week, we have the 7 of Chalices, 8 of Swords, the King of Wands, and then we're gonna have the 9 of Chalices. Okay, so we got some singleness being brought, or the expression of singleness being I highlighted. Okay, and the wheel did come out, so we're cool with that. I'm so sad that the Empress didn't come out over there. I ain't got no more like glossy lip gloss. Send me some. Okay, so the 7 of Chalices in your emotional space in the 3rd week. Okay, so your 3rd week, the 3 is a number of, balance anyway. So not really balance, but also it's another 3 of Wands. Okay, so you're like, okay, what have I been doing momentumly that is going to really lead me to a progressive state? Okay, so when you do that, you're kind of just basically saying where you're going emotionally is going to be fulfilling emotionally, because when you have options, the options is actually there for you to magnify and find those, best qualities in one person or best qualities in 2 persons, okay? Or the dynamic that you want around you, that 3 of Wands, okay? Because you're going to always need a councilman, a friend, and a lover. And not like that, but like you think about that. Your friend is your friend, but they also cannot be your lover if they don't know how to love you, right? And then your councilman is the person that's going to be helping you keep your mind clear, okay? That's like going to work, talking to your friend on your way to work, or going to work on your way to friend. You know what I'm saying? Or the person you tell your secret truths, etc. And then the other person is like your lover, okay? The one who gets everything, the one who devours your body, okay? So that kind of is what you're going to be using this emotional card for. At least that's just how I'm going to interpret it. Okay, and then we have the 8 of Swords, okay? The 8 of Swords in your spiritual space is actually you to really learn how to find the pits of the depths. Okay, so really it's just almost saying like if your north node is somewhere else, aka if your north node was in Virgo, you would literally have to find the most disgusting things about yourself and perfect them and find a way to make them universally better for people, better complied for people. Okay, so somebody said, because Virgo ruins thinness, okay? Virgo wins the physical feature, the physical body. And that means that it isn't over bulky. And you know what I always say, fat people actually host our emotions. And I'm sorry, that word is offensive to so many people, but I look at you guys as special because listen, your body holds all the emotions that the thin people hide, okay? Yeah, we look more vulnerable, or we look easy to break, but really we have it in here. Do you understand? We have it in here, we have it in here. Okay, so that means our bones are strong because we are, I'm just saying, but bigger people hold the emotions of you. If you see someone who gets fat, it's because they be like, oh, I've been overeating, emotional eating. Those are real things. You understand? You carry your family's generation of overeating. Okay, so yes, I said it. Yeah, I said it. All right, so and then we have the King of Wands. Okay, so the King of Wands comes in. And really, so just to go into another North Node, just for you all, if you have Scorpio on North Node, you will be going into your darkest parts. When you hide from your shadows will create traps for you to learn them, okay? So do not be afraid of your shadow side in the 3rd week, okay? Ooh, what's going on? It's an old school song. Okay, so we have the King of Wands. Okay, so sexually, in your physical space, you'll be actually using the King of Wands the way you want to use the King of Wands, because the King of Wands is always bringing in that stable energy. Even though he can seem like a hoe, he brings in a stable energy that you can match with. When the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands get together, they're like, oh, okay, this is a match. Yeah, because y'all bringing the same vibration of divine and feminine, okay? So you have to be able to find, you don't want to fuck the Page of Wands. Nobody wants to fuck the Page of Wands. Why? Because he literally just wants to fuck, you know what I'm saying? And then you have someone who has the ability to really lay the pipe, but also lay it right and lay it with intention. Like, you guys go watch my go view my sexual meditations on patreon.com/pornfast. You check the description box. But those sexual meditations are letting you know when a person puts you in a certain position, or they have a routine position. Honestly, okay, I'm gonna call out Dave East because I was watching a video or interview he did on it wasn't the Breakfast Club. It was the one with the girls. The lip service. Okay, so lip service. Yeah, he talked about how he just like pretty is particular. I was like, he letting y'all know, and I'm not saying he had bad, bad positions or bad, bad whatever, but he has a certain fixed energy that is, pretty much telling about who he is, unless he cracks open and have like a real affectionate energy. Mostly no, he doesn't. I wouldn't describe Dave East, air quote, as the King of Wands energy. So if I was to like put other people's names out there as a King of Wands energy, or who would probably provide the King of Wands energy, you make that up on your own. That's none of my business. But I definitely want to mention him because I definitely referenced the lip service. Okay, so then we have the 9 of Chalices. Okay, that's under your mental space, and that's why I say when you're single and you have sex, you have to know what you're asking in on that. Okay, you have to ask you have to know what you're asking. When you expose yourself, you have to know what you're exposing yourself to. When you taking that snake, you taking that snake. Okay, when you taking that pipe, you gotta understand what he about to bring with that knife. Okay, is he gonna cut open your vulnerabilities, or is he? Yeah, we get into these cards. If you're gonna cut open your vulnerability, is he gonna open up a can of worms that are going to be more vicious and something harder for you to get out of? Okay. Because some men that you have sex with, and this is just for the men or women who's listening, or some women that you have sex with can trap you in a very toxic cycle because they hold that mostly and powerfully. Okay, remember that. All right, so we have the Hangman in the 4th week. Okay, so the 4th week is pretty much just asking you not. That's in reverse though. It's asking you not to look at things that are going to offend you, or look at things that are going to be manipulating your energy. Because again, when somebody's like, oh, come to my page, yeah, you mad at my business. Yeah, and they are actually subconsciously programming you as well. Do you understand that? So, and then we have the Judgment in reverse. Okay, so again, you want to pass a proper judgment for yourself, so you may actually assess what you need to assess, so you can be, able to sleep and have a proper rest. Okay. And then we have the Wheel, okay? The Wheel is actually going to be in your favor the 4th week, because you're actually making I like that it's underneath the King of Wands, because you probably made a very powerful sexual decision, okay? And if you didn't make a powerful sexual decision, then you're going to be able to restore that energy and balance now. Because sometimes you can have sex with somebody and then they're like, oh, you ruined my fucking face, you ruined my time. And then you go have, say if you have a rebound sex partner, you're like, oh, this is exactly what I wanted. He was like, yeah, never fucking that. Take your time next time, because you have to put yourself on the wheel. And that's okay. That means this last time you wasn't on the wheel, fortunately. And then we said the 4 of Pentacles in your mental space. The 4 of Pentacles in your mental space is really, ooh, look at his hands and look at his face. He like a MLK. Whatever happened January 15th, you need to reassess that day. I probably didn't. I don't know. I did. I think I did in my... Dr. King, did I acknowledge you on the 15th, bro? I'm so sorry. I did think about that yesterday. I was like, did I acknowledge Mr. King? Because Mr. King reminded me of Ball Baby, okay? If y'all know Ball Baby, that's on my Twitter. That's my baby, okay? I just love that kid. But that right there that's right there. Whatever happened on January 15th, acknowledge that. Or whatever happened, something on the 15th, or this month, or last month, or whatever 15th, acknowledge that. Oh, we are in y'all. We are, whatever. But anywho, yeah, but acknowledge that, okay? Because it's going to be very, very interesting to see how you maintain. Ooh, look at his arms. Look how you reached for everything that you wanted. You reached for so many things that was acceptable. And you mentally are there with it. Do you understand? You mentally are prepared for it. You mentally really brought light to a situation that was that really helped you put your feet on your foundation. Thank you. I know, I did. That's for me. I'm a Leo, Virgo, and Libra. I'm all of y'all. All right, so, I guess I'm gonna do this one. I like this one. All right, so that was pretty much your meditation, and we're gonna start off with your crystal meditation. I'm on page 94 in the Crystal Wisdom Hero Oracle, okay? So we have the polychrome jasper, and that is about belonging, okay? Ooh, I like that. Thank you for the affirmation. Okay, the polychrome jasper is a shaman stone that assists with traveling between worlds, offering protection while you travel, okay? It helps you to remember why you are living on Earth, okay? So you belong to a greater group. Oh my gosh, thank you. It could be family or a clan, gang. And then if you feel isolated, reach out to others out of strength rather than neediness, okay? So yeah, I like that. For companionship, choose an animal ally. Who's an animal? Okay. All right, group your efforts in practical everyday world, okay? You have the gift of the meditation and see all sides of an issue, okay? So that's really important to be able to have a balanced mind, to know that the will has its, basically when you know what the word to travel, you don't always travel the road less travel. Sometimes you go with the gang who already did the thing, okay? Healing and forgiveness sent down your family line to replace it with well-being, okay? So the 10 of Cups is some familiar things. The 6 of Cups is a familiar thing, or familial. The Judgment is also a family thing, because your judgments or your curses could be broken via your family judgments or your family criticisms, okay? And yeah, so this is for Libra, Aquarius, and Leo. So this is definitely in alignment with us. And then integration and reconnection is our soul path, okay? And the frequency is very earthy. So you see I was sitting on the ground. And these are my more comfortable spots to talk to you guys through the month, okay? And then it's, the spleen in the left upper armpit, okay? So you guys really use that area. Hug on this side, okay? Hug from your heart. And then the Earth Star and the Somer, which is the mid headline. You guys notice I'm showing a little bit of blonde? Yeah. I did that because my great-grandmother, she always had blonde hair. She's a super mini petite woman, may rest her soul. But she's my personal Earth companion, or, heaven companion, okay? Wherever she is, she chilling somewhere, okay? But yeah. And because she is that, I'm trying not to eat super much eggs because it's mucusy in toast, and I really haven't been one to buy, because let me tell y'all, I buy a particular brand and it's a little triggering, okay? So I just kind of been taking a break with that, and she just was like, you better do something then, kid, because you ain't been communicating or been paying, the respects that I needed to repay. I do have incense right now. Like, I bought an abundance of incense and white candles, but like flowers and stuff, it's really things. I eat oranges to, represent, of course, Oshun, etc., etc. But whatever you need to do, just, build your offerings up, as well as pay, very deep respects to your ancestors as well. But thank you guys for checking in on your monthly video. You guys can go check out your Money and Love, which will be uploaded after this, okay? Shalom. Kiss.